Hello friends, how's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution. Okay, I just wanted to show you something. In the middle of May, the French dropped off another 10 regiments here, which bumps me up to 85 regiments when I only supposed to have 72. And this is going to create a food problem too, but anyways, so I took the 10 regiments and I moved them over to here, and I got them in, I got one, you can see one French one right here. See another French guy here, and another French regiment here. Now I could have a text mill going just for the heck of it. But anyways, and then in here and hey, whatever. Let's go ahead and do that to Weaver. And here we got one. You can see in Huggerstown we got one. So if I'm gonna end up using him, and I guess while I'm here, I got a church and I got that, and I got a press. So when I get a granary, seeing that I'm gonna be out of food pretty soon because of all these, I have like 20 regiments of French. Mid-February they dropped 10, and now mid-May they dropped 10. So yeah, see, I got two regiments right here. And I don't know if the map's gonna open up this way on 15 June, but I'm thinking it will. So I brought gates over here because if this map's gonna open up, we might need these guys. So I did have one of my regiments here, but now we have another French one here, so that helps out. And like I said, if they do an invasion here now, I did get a notice, and it's just might be a coincidence, but I got a notice of a 2-week invasion. And so now the French have 10 ships with 738 guns in Block Island. So we don't have to worry about an invasion in here, I don't think. But, it could happen here. It could happen anywhere. And I can even show you that I brought a French regiment way up here to assist these guys if we get hit here. We are weak right here. We are kind of weak there. But, you know what I mean? And I got French here. French here. And I even got French here. And I got French here. Now, I don't think I have any in New York. So yeah, I don't think that. So yeah, so I don't know what's gonna happen in 13 days, but I figured I would show you it. The one thing that I learned, and it's amazing the kind of things that you don't know about in this game or figure it out or something, but I wanna mention it. If you click on like a town, right, you see that, right? But if you click on a region, you see this. So if you click on each region, and there's no easy way of doing this. Like, what I want to tell you is, throughout the whole campaign, if you have a problem somewhere and you can assign an officer like this, and you can tell him to, look for specialists or construction or recruits or that, right? You can assign somebody. The problem with this is that it stays there forever. And if you forget about it, you don't realize that you put an officer here and it's charging you $500 a week. And the only way I discovered this was I accidentally clicked here, and I seen that there were 2 circles right here. So if I click on one of the circles, it showed that I was paying $500 a week to this officer to do a certain task. And that's forever. So I just clicked the cancel, and now I just saved myself $500. Then the other circle, it said I was paying this guy $1,000 a week to do whatever task he was doing. So if you think about it, that's $1,500 a week, and or it was either a week or 2 weeks, I don't know, but something like that, right? And so, anyways, so basically, I had to go throughout the whole game and do this because there's no easy way of doing this. And so if you click on here, and if you see a circle over here or over here, click on it and you can cancel the job. And if you believe it or not, I had 6 officers that were doing some kind of job. And that was costing me like $3,000 or something. It was something ridiculous. Because you don't even see it over here. If I show you this, you do not see that, but it's a hidden cost that you're facing and stuff like that. And so imagine having to click every region just to make sure no circle pops here. So I wanted to explain that. But anyways, I'm gonna run the time. And so anyways, yeah, so I've got, and I don't know if you know this, but they also gave me 3 natives. And so I put 1 native in each of these places, but not enough ammo. So I don't think they use musket ammo. They use bows, and we don't make bow arrows or something. I haven't seen any technology where we make ammo. I mean, it's for bows, because the natives, they have, or the Indians, they have bows. Okay, and then I want to tell you something. Like in the past 3 weeks of this game, I've been getting these. Like, I've already given them 6,500, 6,500, 6,500, and now I'm gonna give them 8,500. Okay, they keep asking for it. Now, an interception of a merchant ship, so we're gonna get some rum. And the other thing I wanted to say, if you see that I do have 100,000 here, that's only because when the French arrived with 10 ships, you can sell the 10 transport ships, and then they come with. So that was in. I just want to tell you, they land in mid-February, and then in mid-May they land again. So that's 20 transport ships that you can sell, which I'll go over here and I'll show you. See these transport ships? Each one sells for 2,800. So I can sell them. I had 20 of these here, like, and then of course, when you have 68 furs, I can sell the furs and have 19,000. And so you can see how I can stay up on the money, because this shows you my finances. Okay, so I want to just also mention that my army cost me almost 35,000 to maintain, and my one my brig and my Razi ship. That's what it's gonna cost me for the fleet of 1,400 and 400, right? Because the game gave me a brig that I just put out to defend the transports or whatever, to fend out here, and he's still the interesting thing is when the game gave me this ship, a brig, and I just told it to come out here and patrol the routes. Now my Razi here, I can't really do anything with it because the battles that I did out here, the remaining two ships are two third-rate ships, an Ardent and a Bellona class ship. And they got 146 guns, and I can't fight him with this. Matter of fact, I came out here with two 40-gun ships plus this Razi, and these guys just blew away the two 40-gun ships and stuff. And I even tried to board the Ardent, and no matter how I did it, they did me, and so it was a lost cause. So what I did is I just scrapped the two 40-gun ships and sold them, and I just kept my Razi here. I mean, it's a nice ship. I mean, it's got 32 and 24s, but it's no match against two third-rate ships. So I mean, I can't do nothing. And the problem is, the French twice once in February and once in May dropped here, and now they got 10 ships with 738 guns, but they won't come over here and fight the British. They won't come over here and fight the British, and they won't come over here and take out these Ardents. And then if we go over here, 6 ships with 206, 7 ships with 440, plus there's a question mark. And like I said, it looks like 1 with 28, so it'd be nice if I could get my Razi over here. I could at least take out that ship. And look at 18 guns, so that's a brig, so I could come over here and kill him. But the question is, I can't go into here because then those two Ardent, the Ardent and the Bellona will come and get me. And then over here we got one ship with 30 guns. So I mean, my Razi would do pretty good elsewhere, but I just can't take out these because these two third rates stay right in this area. They don't. I can't get out. So I can't really do anything with my ship. But you know, the way it is, I don't have to, because I just don't have to. So yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't show you other stuff in the game. You know, I don't know. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and just continue on. I'm braced for when the game opens up with all the French units. But thankfully, I will say, imagine if you made 20 Fusilier regiments. Imagine what the army cost would be. But if I look over here and if I look at my resources or my goods, you can see I only have 9 provisions. So I don't know if I could, you know, yeah, like I that's a supply place. So that would help me on supplies, but I don't know. Alright, so like for this Dover place, for example, like I must already have a grain place. Yeah, granary. So why don't I go with a grain mill? So yeah, that would be something to do. Yeah, yeah, I need a grain mill. Because there's no way I can support 20 French regiments. I mean, alright, things are going to happen in this game. So let me pause this for just a moment. I'll just show you this. A printing press. So I made a printing press, a warehouse, a granary. Nice, I need that granary. A rum distillery. A lumber mill. An alliance between Britain and Miams. Yeah, so this is a big problem here. So that tribe is aligned with Britain. So that means I'm gonna have to fight Britain plus this particular tribe. Here, and this is proof that I'm playing an easy campaign. So if you doubt that, there it is right there. I mean, I could change some of this to go to provisions. I technically could do that. So yeah, I mean, I technically could do that, but and this is proof that my tax is 4%, and they're constantly asking me to lower it, but I'm not going to. Like, I just am not going to. Now again, don't be deceived by the money up here. I had to do a lot of work to get that money that much. Like, I sold furs, I sold what I could sell. You know what I mean? But those transports, man, you're gonna get 20. Okay, so if you do, like, don't forget, the French really did help the Americans in the Revolution. I mean, we ended up with the Statue of Liberty that France gave to us. So I mean, you got to realize that. So, but anyways, let's take a look. Like I said, the only thing I can say about this before I keep running the time is that within a 2-week period, they're gonna hit me somewhere. I don't know where. So I'll have to react to it once it shows where it's gonna hit. We might get a 2-day notice, which will be nice. But why are there 10 French ships here protecting Newport, which is nice? I mean, don't get me wrong. But when they came in February, it was these 3 right here. And these 3 have been here since mid-February. So this tells you, and it's 5 June, but this tells you that just 3 of these with 292 guns was enough to keep the British out of here. But now they have a 7-pack right here, which is a total of 738 guns. Why couldn't they come in here and take out the British? It would be a big help. You know what I'm saying? And I can't get my Razzie out of here because of the Ardent and the Bellona class ships out here. But anyways, I'm trying to explain a few things, but the game is moving on. So print and press. The reason for the print and press and the church is to help with loyalty. So even now, I'm still doing that kind of stuff, but let's go ahead and run the time. Because what I wanted to explain was, when in February, mid-February, when they gave me the 10 French regiments, I moved some of them here. I even moved one way up here. Here he is, just in case they hit me here. Like I got 1,200 here. I got 1,000 here of Milita. So Milita's not the best. And so I brought one French one up here. And so I have French here, here, and here. I have French in the Newport. So yeah, I'll do a few of those things, but we got ourselves a merchant stall, so that just means we're gonna make $100 a week. So that's gonna help with the money. So financing right now is 15,000. My taxes are 17,000, and my sea trade is up because thankful for the French helping us out. So I'm making 4,000 there. I sold 21,000. My army expense is 34,000. But I think something's gonna happen because we can't feed everybody. Like I don't know. And I don't know where that invasion is gonna hit. It's gonna hit in a few more days. It might be prudent. It might be prudent for me to pause the game just for a moment because I guess I could do it this way, maybe. Because we can look at what we're doing here. Because I can go through these like this. And this will show you all my places. You just got to look here and see. I don't know the better way to do it other than clicking on each region. But what I'm looking for is something like this. It may take a long time, but I'm going to make a granary. Like, I still don't know in the game, like, I don't know how to change this. Like, I mean, I know I can cancel it if I wanted to. Because sometimes you have to cancel something because the game will tell you, hey, I want something here. And if you already filled this up, you have to kill something here in order to build what the game wants you to do. Like, so keep an eye on that. Because those things can happen. Hey, now, in Fort Randolph, which our loyalty is bad, but I can go with a grain mill, 30% provisions. So that was a good find right there. Because I don't see how I can feed... You know what I mean? Like, I already had... What did I have, folks? Like, I had like 60 regiments, and now I got 85? Because of the French giving me 20 regiments of 680 guys each regiment. And so, yeah. Yeah, so here I can go with another mill. Yeah, I could do... Oh, that's a supply. Well, I got... Well, you know, yeah, I got the resources and the money. And I got the officers. Because this is, you know, this is just an emergency thing that I'm doing. Like I'm doing an emergency thing of this. Because of them giving me another 10 regiments of French. Which, I'm not complaining about it. Because, imagine if you actually needed all this. because you were still fighting the British. But here, I can make another one. It's gonna take, and don't forget, everything that I put here, it's gonna take a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks to build this stuff. But I think it's necessary. Like I really think it's necessary. Like I would rather do other things, but I think this is just a prudent thing. Well, here I can get the fur factory because, you know, fur, you can sell fur and make a lot of money. Yeah, and here's another mill I can make. But it's gonna take 74 days, you know what I mean? So it's when it hits, but again, this map is gonna open up on 15 June. Now, if I knew I was like, okay, so, and this is all knowledge, right? Like when we learn stuff, you know, we could, you know, pre-do this. So I mean, all along, I could have been making granaries and then mills if I had known that this was going to happen. But I didn't know. Now, you might say that I'm overreacting, but because if we go into battle, we're going to lose people, right? And that'll be less people to feed. But this in a way does show you all my places. And of course, you know, for this place here, though, the only thing that's going to really benefit me here is a printing press for loyalty. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It would, and plus it would take forever to build there anyways. Ah, look, and I can do a grain mill. Nice. Ooh, and I can do another grain mill. And we got bad loyalty here. Oh, and this is taking, yeah, and we must not do anything at the fort because it's taken 75 days for that to happen. And same with this place. Now here, I could put a granary. And now I do have a choice here, so I might as well do the fur, because fur is, like, if you just start this game and you go to Fort Stevens, 'cause that's the first fort you'll see in the game. I'll tell you this as a tip. Fort Stevens, take it as soon as you can take it, because that fort has a lot of ammo, number one, and number two. And then in Leicester too, when you start out with Leicester, so go ahead and put a fur trader there and put a fur trader in here too. So, but I like it so much that I'm even gonna go with the fur trading post. So I'll get a double furs. Now in Ticonderoga, yeah, in here the only thing I can do is this. So I'll go ahead and do it. As long as I got the money and the resources, like, and the officers, like if you look up here, I got 1,000 officers. I have, you know, I still have plenty of this and I still have plenty of money. So you can only do this when you have these kind of things, like. But I'm just doing a precautionary thing because of them dumping 10 French regiments on me. Which, you know, again, it's not a complaint. It's just an observation. Hey! And right here, well, that's a supply, but whatever. Yeah, supply that. What did I got here? Yeah, see, I didn't even put... Well, I'll go with that. Alright, I can put a granary here. And that'll be done in 21 days. That'll be done in 21 days. And like I said, this might seem kind of harsh to just do this way, but I just see a problem that's gonna happen is I'm not gonna have enough food. So this might be what you would call an overreaction, but yeah, and I'm already producing a granary here. And yep, I mean, I could look at this as an overreaction. Like I could make a college. I could do a weaver shop. I could do a blacksmith house. I already got a stall. And look, in this stall, instead of 100, I'm making 130 a week. But again, I'm going to go with a granary. Because, you know, food is food, right? I mean... And we already have a granary. So now we can get a grain mill. Let's see how long this is going to take. Oh, no, because I got all these things going. Darn it. So that's just going to be on a queue. Yeah, okay, so we goof there. That's a goof. Alright, so we could build something here. That's going to take 61 days. And that's going there for 171 days, so... For me to try to upgrade this, it would be, look at it, that's going to be 171 days, so forget that. This is where you could hire an officer to do something, but don't forget that he's there because you'll be paying forever. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do an armory here and just get that done, and then this place will be totally upgraded. Like, there will be nothing left for me to do there, so I'll just get that out of the way now. And that's gonna be 30 days, so even if I put a granary here, it ain't gonna work. And in Montreal... That's the only thing that we could do. And I could do an armory here. Alright, let's see if New York... Yeah, look, New York, right? I can upgrade all of these things, but this is what I'm gonna do. Is a grain mill. And that's only going to be 37 days. And now Clinton, I'm not going to do it because Clinton, that's going to be 11 days. we could do a granary here, but I might want to do something else, like a tax thing or something. So I'll leave out that. But we got Montgomery. We got Newtown, Norwalk. Now Norwalk. And again, like I said, you know, this might be an overkill on these granaries and mills, but you know, I guess I'm looking for the long haul here. Like is what I'm thinking. Because if, like I said, if you didn't know that you were gonna get, you know, 20 regiments of the French. Well, let's go with a warehouse here, I guess. Hey, I can get... Well, with this zero thing, it probably will take a zillion years, but we can upgrade this to a grain mill. Let's see how long. 96 days. Well, it's not too bad, considering. And then on Ontario... 15 days for this, so again we'll skip Ontario. And now let's go with a granary, and we'll do that. And that's gonna be 21 days, so we'll leave that alone. And Providence. Well, that's 55 days, so I might as well just leave that alone. Then Newport, Rhode Island. That's just 10 days, but we're gonna have to do this. A capital there, because we gotta unlock these two. So when this is done in 10 days, it'll immediately go to that. Now in Quebec, the only thing to do is this right here, if we can still. And we still have resources to do it. Now reading. Well, alright, let's go with a rum distillery. There's a lot of places that I own. Yeah, so I guess by doing this way, folks, what this will mean is that when all of these... And then 3 days for that, then we don't know how long that would be. So I will leave this place alone. But here I will go with a grain mill. So what this will overall mean is, for the rest of the game, I'm probably not going to have to make any more grain mills once I do this. Because if most places have it, right, then I shouldn't have to worry about food. Now we're getting low on construction stuff, but here's another grain mill I can do. And I can be more selective later with refining all of this, but this what and I'll tell you what, and this is what shows to me that this is something that I did not foresee. Like, I didn't think that, especially for places that have 8 slots, why not have a granary and then a mill? It's only one spot, and then they should have enough food. Like, I'm wondering why I never thought of that when I was playing the game from the beginning. And so here's a grain mill right here. So we're only talking one slot. So yeah, so wouldn't it, like, this is something that just, it's kind of fundamental, but yet I never really thought about this. What's the problem with making every place have one? Because then we won't have a food problem. Six days for a warehouse. So yeah. And that's the last place. So yeah, so I'm going to tell you something. If I was to start this game again, I think I'll put a granary in every place that I can put a granary, I think. Because we shouldn't have... We shouldn't... we shouldn't have a food problem if we do that. Like, think about it. We're talking just one building. Like, it would make sense to have food. It's just like, you always want to do other things and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and run the game. And at least now I got that in there. And matter of fact, let's go like this and go back to goods. We don't have any furs, right? But look at the ammunition that I got, right? I could sell some of the ammunition. I can definitely sell some of the texture things. I definitely can sell the cigars. Provisions I cannot touch. Oh, and the rum. Don't forget about the rum. We can sell the rum. That's 7,000. And so there's that. And then the resources up here I can look. I got a lot of wood. I can sell 300 of that. So that'll be half of the wood. That's another 9,000. And if I'm not building any more that I've already done, I can sell some of that. That's 900. Now we got plenty of horses. So suppose I sell 192 horses for 5,000. So you don't make a lot of money with the horses, but nonetheless, I can do that. Just like I have, even though I'm making ammo, I could sell a little bit of the saltpeter. I could sell a little bit of the copper. I could sell a little bit of the coal. And yeah, and I could probably sell a little bit of the iron. And just by doing some of that, right? And don't forget, we can go to the ships, and we can still sell. Remember, we had 20 of these ships that was given to us for free from the French, and that's almost 3,000. It's 2,800, and just doing that gets me over 100,000. And then if I show you this, just so that way you get to see this. You can see the construction. I'm doing civil expenses, and I've spent $100,000 to do what I just did. And that's considerable, considering of all things. So now it's June 8th. And we didn't get a message yet telling us where the invasion is gonna be. And we don't even know the size of the invasion. But again, the French gave me like about 13,000 of their troops. And so I'm not gonna worry about it, but I'm just showing you this live. Like this is progressed. Okay. Construction Weaver. Ironworks in Albany. And so anyways, like I said, if the invasion came through here, these guys should be able to kill it. But are they gonna hit me up here? And a place where they could hit me where I'm weak is right here. You know what I mean? Like they could come here and take these forts. But you can't protect 100% of what you own. I mean, you just can't. But a sea invasion should come from the sea. So I mean, and plus in 5 days the map will open up, and so you'll get to see it as it happens. But with the 20 regiments of the French, I should be able to, like, if I might lose a certain area, but I should be able to recover it with all the troops that I got. But yeah. And those 2 third rates are still here. Dissolving of an alliance. It has been reported that the Mias and Britain have decided to dissolve. Hey! This is fantastic. That's fantastic. Because I was worried that the Mias would attack us. So yeah, so I'm just basically showing you this to see what happens. And just think, if you didn't make friends with France, you wouldn't have this nice block right here. Like, this is a strong block right here. And even here, if you think about it, 13 and 13 and 13. So I mean, thanks to the French. Okay, so now, okay, so the provoked native allies, British agents exploit existing tensions between Native American tribes and the American settlers, exacerbating conflicts and inciting natives' attacks on colonial settlements. This diverts American attention and resources away from the fight against the British forces. Tension between the U.S. and the Iroquois will rise by 5. Current tension 100. Okay, so, alright, so this is where we might know where it's gonna be. It's gonna, okay. A fisherman reports has arrived with information about British ships sailing towards the shores of Hartford. We must be alert for any attempt the enemy can land. Pause the game. Pause the game. Okay, so Hartford is here. Okay, so Now, what I want... What... Okay, so... If they're gonna land here, are they just gonna magically spawn in here, ships? Or do they have to come from some way to get here, normally? And that means they have to go through this zone where the French are. But then again, we don't know how this game 100% functions. And so with that in mind, let me just say I got a merchant stall in Lyman. I have a warehouse in York. And an alliance terminated between Myus and Britain. So we know about that. So if they're gonna hit in Hartford, I'm gonna tell him and then we're gonna see how the French fight. Now, he did say Hartford, right? Like, did I read that correctly, or was it New Haven? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because if I send these guys to here... And then here's one of my regiments. And I think I can, because if they're not going to come, they're not going to land in Newport. Now, if they did, they would take Newport if I leave, but yeah, I'll just send all these guys out. So let's see, because I don't even think, you know, to be honest, I don't even think, well, I'll move him to there just in case. So if it's, whether it's, I could have swore, what was it, New Haven or Hartford? I can't believe that I forgot already because I got so involved in everything else. But let's go ahead and see what happens. But this is what you would do anyways in any invasion. And like I said, in the first 2 years, I've faced like 14, 15 invasions. And you got to move people from anywhere and everywhere to try to help out. So let's see. Let's see if I did the right thing. Let's see, but this is what I had to do for any invasion. Oh yeah, look, here it comes. It's 4,130 guys coming. I told you, in order for them to get to Hartford or New Haven, or even Newport, they gotta go into this zone here. And if these guys are patrolling it, let's see. Let's see if they target this ship. This would be something interesting to know. And don't forget, in 2 days, the map is going to open up. And this is why I'm making the video, is so you can see the map open up. And then even if these guys don't intercept this, which I don't know why they wouldn't. But even if that's the case... Yeah, I guess they're not going to intercept it, but that's okay. I mean... Yeah, they didn't intercept it, which that's too bad. Oh, they did. I think they said Hartford, right? Oh, I think I lost my cavalry because he went in too fast. This is not good what's going on here. No, I don't want the cav to go in. Boy, the cav goes right in. Holy smokeronies. Alright, I think that's everybody here. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. I gotta set. Oh, gee, this is not good, folks. Not good. Not good at all. The way this went down. Ugh. Boy, that was tough. And I'll tell you why. Because the cav, like, I didn't realize it. You just touched the cav, and boy, do they just charge right in. Holy smokeronies. I just lost a good bit of cav right there. You know what I mean? That's not what you do with the cav. Like, you cannot do that. You don't go straight into an army of 4,000. 240 guys riding their horses into a 4,000 troops. It's crazy. All right, so I got. Okay, I bet you, like, both of these are gonna be wavering. So I mean, that was crazy. But let's go ahead and start this. This is gonna be okay. So this will be, like, I have to do whatever yeah. Look at, see, my whole line is wavering, because this went on the global map way too long. I should have remembered that it was Hartford and pulled everybody to there. I had time to do it. Like, I had time to do it, and I didn't. And so, yeah. Okay. Alright, let me see. Let me see how to do this, because... Yeah, now these guys wavering too? Alright, look. You get over here. Anybody who's wavering... Alright, we could probably go... Well, the skirmishers are going to have to... I don't know who's going to have to take the line. And then, why did you do that? Let me see. I don't like it when the game does this. Okay. And again, I don't know if this guy is wavering either. I can't really tell until I break them up. So let's do that. It doesn't look like they're wavering. They got 20 condition. So I think we're good. So then if I put him here, and this gun here is wavering, so I'm just gonna set this line up a little bit. I usually don't like facing off with the enemy like this, but I think I don't have a choice, I don't think. And I don't know where all their other regiments are, so we're gonna just go ahead and see. Yeah, I gotta find people that are... Yeah, because the game always does that. It combines your units. I gotta find regiments. Yeah, like he's got... Well, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them like that. Oh yeah, we got a cav over there, but okay, we're gonna break these guys up too. Yeah, see they... These guys don't have good condition, darn it. Okay. Let's break him up. Oh, yeah, 90%. Alright, you get right there. 90%. Nice. Alright, there we go. Now we got a mortar, so the mortar can go like there. And maybe this gun can go right there. And this gun right there. Alright, so mortar, we don't have to worry about it splashing on us. So this guy can get right there. And we'll bust these guys up. And we know how the enemy likes to flank us, like big time. Now we got the general over here, so then we're gonna have to think of a think of a flank. Sorry that it takes so much long to set this up like this. Yeah, I just wish the game wouldn't do this. Like, I mean, allow me to do this if I want to, but don't do it automatically for me. I've got a skirmisher. Alright, so what we want to do is... these guys might have to rest. I'm not 100% certain. No, he's 90%. And that means he's 90%. And so now we're gonna probably need a double line. Yeah, these two. Alright, and I'll tell you what. These guys have absolutely no condition. They have no condition at all. And then what about these guys? No condition. No condition. No condition. So we only see this one regiment here. We don't see anybody. Hey, how come it's like this? Are most of theirs coming in as reinforcements instead of being right here? Like this doesn't. You saw that it was 4,000. What is this like little bit of red right here? Like, what the heck is that? But I'm gonna make a flanks regardless, because you know whether the enemy is gonna come in as a reinforcement. And this is what a experiment. All right, okay, I started it. I started it, but I paused the game because the one thing that I want to make sure I can do is get my cav My cav is gonna just get away for now because they are totally trash. Like, I screwed up. At least I only lost one guy from these, but this cav over here, these poor guys, they lost half of their force. Bad mistake that I made. Bad mistake. Okay, so now, because we only see one regiment, we don't know where they are. This one and this one is gonna shoot him. You're gonna shoot him. You're shooting him. You're gonna shoot him. You're shooting him. You're shooting him. And you're gonna shoot him. At the same time.
En avant! En avant!
You guys are gonna move that way. And you guys maybe move over there, maybe. Now you guys are how can I say it? You guys are wavering? Yeah, see, we don't even have control over some of them because they're wavering. But this gun can get to here. So those guys will head over there.
En avant! En avant! En avant!
And the general. Get the general up here. And now, this gun is gonna shoot, you know, if he shoots that guy, he might just dissolve. And this gun, he can shoot that guy because it's a direct shot onto him. And then this mortar can shoot him. And I think that is it, my friends.
En avant!
Okay, so if you guys are tired,
En avant!
then you guys
En
just
avant!
hold on for now.
En avant!
Alright, so we'll forget about a flank for now and we'll just concentrate on trying to kill as many of these. Now, see, they were gonna try to come and get this prisoner that we just found. Okay, now, what I don't understand is... Okay, this is ridiculous. You're telling me I faced... Of 4,000, I only faced 1 regiment? Or 2 regiments, maybe? I don't know. This is ridiculous. Okay, hold on. So they made a patch to the game that makes them retreat now, so that way you can't just wipe them all out. But this is ridiculous. I was supposed to face 4,000. Come on. Come on, Cav. Come on, kill him. Get him before he gets out. That's why you want cavalry in the battle. All right. Alright, so we'll tell the British to leave. And so yeah, so this was a big... Oh, boy, this didn't work out at all. Like it totally didn't work out. The start of this and this battle itself, because it was, I only faced one. I mean, I think I faced one regiment. Yeah. I mean, this was... Yeah, I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, so I had two generals in this. Oh, I do have supply wagons. With all the French. There's a supply structure. It's got a little bit of ammo. I should have one more. What are you doing back here? Only because I know that if we only face one regiment, then that means the rest of the regiments are on the global map. And why did they not be in this battle? That is very strange. Now, I did pull most of my regiments from New England, so if they're gonna roam it, they're gonna get some of my places, so I got to chase them. And so, so you know what I do, right? Like, I'm getting these guys over here to get ammo. Because I have 2 supply stretchers. And I'm going to make sure that everybody is 100% condition. Especially my cav. So yeah, so I lost about... I lost about 1,200 cav. Like, on the global map. Well, maybe no, maybe it was 1,200, but I mean 120 maybe, but I don't know. It's so all right. Well, that's it. So at least you've seen that they patched the game so that AI can just retreat instead of staying and fighting, which is fine. So in this battle, anyways, I didn't lose any cavalry, but on the global map is where I lost. I guess 40, 80, 120 is what I lost. Plus, that's about it. So yeah. Okay, so they must have had 2 regiments. And they lost 488 guns and 147 missing. I can show you this briefly, I guess. I usually don't look at this. But, like I said, we got some French that are helping us. So that's nice. So yeah, I mean, disappointment. Because I know if they had like 6 regiments with them, they would have flanked me. They would have tried to flank me and stuff like that. And so that didn't happen. I was able to just confront them straight on, which usually doesn't happen. So yeah, this usually goes a lot uglier, but yeah, so see, the majority of them are over here, and they're going to go to Newport and Providence. And so, let's see, what I could do is, let me see. As a precautionary thing, okay, now why are you not working? You get over there. You're coming. Now, if they were to hit me again, you know, it would be a problem, but I'm gonna move whoever I can move. Alright. And now generally, alright, so then let's take this force. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Now, is it the it's a 16th, so did the map open up? Okay, so hey, it's the 16th of June. The map, or 15th is supposed to open up. Or did it? Oh, don't tell me it opened up this way. Nope. So the map didn't open up yet. So I don't know what that means. Like, it doesn't open up this way, so I mean, okay, Alright, well, I'm sorry about this, but let me try to... I don't know. Oh, no. Now, okay, now, look at this. Look at this, folks. Oh, gee, now what is going on? The Rhode Island government wants to organize people's squads to search for spies on the streets of cities. However, there is not enough money. Man, thankfully, you know, I've sold so much stuff that I have a lot of money, because I'm trying to tell you, and even before this video that I started, I've gotten like 4 of these messages for $6,000. So I've given them, like, I've had to have given them already 24,000, and now I'm going to give them another 5,000. That's a lot of money. I mean, I am not kidding you. Like, I'm not making this up. Like, I'm not kidding you. Okay. Okay, this is getting out of hand. Hold on. This is crazy. The privateers captured a British ship. Alright, let's just pause the game for just a moment. I gotta get a handle on this. I mean, okay, so they dropped 4,000 on us. I ended up doing a battle that just had 2 regiments in it instead of a whole army. And, you know, I don't know why they are so much better than us for some reason. Okay, so basically what I gotta do is I got to give everybody an order. Because we need everybody into the battle. And I mean everybody. Now, let's get Lee over there. Let's get this officer over here. Because, you know, they're going to take it, and we'll see if it gives us a penalty. Because Newport was lost. Well, if I knew this was going to go as bad as it did, I could have left the guy in Newport. They wouldn't have Newport. But anyways. I mean, you know I'm going to crush these guys. Because I've got all of this, you know, like covered. Because... you know what I mean? So you know I'm gonna crush them. It's just the point of the way this goes sometimes. This is how this game works. They're all over the place. But we gotta close in on them. And like I said, the map was supposed to open up on the 15th. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because we're doing this battle or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, well, I guess we don't have to go into a battle, that we can just do it here, I guess, maybe? Okay, so yeah, so we did it on the global map. We'll get this back. And we'll get this here, whatever this is. Okay, there you go. We got it. Alright, I am... Okay, so I'm just gonna pause for a moment. Ah, so the map did open up now after this battle. Holy smokeronis. Holy smokeroonies. Wow. Okay, so this is the final stage of the American campaign. This is the final stage. So I don't know what the goal is, but let's take a peek. So they got a fort. Well, hey, and look, they got another one of these. I call these the saw and the hammer. Wherever you see this on the map, I don't know the proper term of it, but I can tell you that I don't know the reason for it. Like, I don't know if this used to be British and the natives, you know, ransacked it, but if we put somebody on it, and then when a day goes by, we will capture it. So that is that. Okay, so they got some forts all along here. Oh, okay, so okay. So look, the allies. Okay, so what was the reason? Okay, I just want to say, folks, you're getting my reaction to this game, okay? What was the reason that I had to give them, like, every 2 weeks or every week I had to give them $6,000, like every 2 weeks for like a whole month and a half? That's 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, like 3,000, you know, like whatever. I mean, if I only see that they got like 150 guys in these places, right? And the enemy has whatever, I mean, this is kind of funny. Hey, here's Savannah. Fort King George. St. Augustine. So is this it? Like, is this the rest of the American campaign? Like, this is the final stage, stage 5. I don't think there's anything beyond this. Okay, so with that you've seen this, and you've seen a tactical battle, and you've seen a global battle, and you've seen that I, you know... Oh yeah, look, and here's Norfolk. Oh, and here's Bath. Clinton. And Brunswick. Petersburg. Hey, and there's Richmond. And Fredericksburg. And then here we are in Winchester, Alexandria, Cambridge, and then this just opened up. And there's nobody here. And so yeah, all right, well, that's pretty big. Like I said, I prepared myself, so I have to figure this out, because like I said, I have to also keep in mind that any invasion can still happen. And we have proof in my video that these 10 French ships did not stop an invasion that came here. So that's one thing, and we know the British are in here. .434 guns. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, I'm going to have to figure out the remainder of this game. So it's going to be a lot to think about and things of that nature. But now that we solved all this, you know, I'm wondering, right? There's a thought that I have. Do I use the French to fight the enemy, or should I have the French hold all my places and then I take my army and I go south, you know what I mean, with my army, and just leave the French in these places to protect? I mean, it's an idea, right? I mean, it's a thought. So it's a lot. It's really a lot. Look at now. I have 100. Ah, so what does that do? You know, will that raise my army expense? Because I'm not paying for the French other than to feed them. And on top of that, I have to buy their muskets. You know what I mean? Like, I have to buy them in order for them to replenish. And so, you know, it's a lot. It's really a lot to think about. You know what I mean? Because I've never been to this point of the game and all that stuff. But as you can see, I'm still going to have to protect what I own. Otherwise, you know, I'm still going to have to protect what I have, though, in some ways. So I don't know. So I'm going to have to leave some in the Boston area. But then, you know, like I said, I got this force right here. So I could leave, technically, I could leave one regiment in each place and send everybody else out. Right? I mean, that's the thought. That leave one in each, so that way we hold what we got and then we move forward to like, I would imagine we'd probably want to get Norfolk and Williamsburg. And we probably want to come here and claim this. So, it's really, really a lot to think about. So let me just do this and show you a construction dock in Newport, a rum distillery in Reading, a tax office in Alexandria. Newport was captured, so I captured it back. A granary in Leicester, so good. I already got a granary. Textile mill in New Haven. A church in Port Ontario. A grain mill in Bennett. Good, so I got a grain mill. Newport was lost, but I already got it back. Supply house in Augusta. A tax office in Newport. A rum factory in Fort Clinton. And a textile mill in Philadelphia. So that's all the stuff that I built while this battle was going on. And so we stopped one 4,000 invasion. But I think, okay, so again, the video is probably long and stuff. And I'm going to have to think about this. So I think it'll be good to just save the game. And then the next time I play, I will be able to, you know, develop a plan. Because I got to get people back into places and stuff like that. Because I still think we need to hold stuff. But at the same time, we're gonna have to go down south. So that's what I gotta do. And so and whatever you've seen here, right? You've seen how the game is. You've seen what I do, and stuff like that. So, anyways, I hope that's okay. So, no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, or a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff, signing out. Adios, amigos. And adios, the lovely amigas.